What's up, guys and girls? Or probably no girls. That's actually interesting. How many girls actually watch this video? Leave a comment and we'll see. Anyway, Sneaky Mode here with another commentary for you guys. This is the intervention game I mentioned, where I got the tactical nuke with an intervention sniper. Unfortunately, on estate again. The idea on the Boxing Day was my friend Dan and I were going to go into team deathmatch, and because of all the new players, we're just going to kind of have a bit of fun and try and get as many tactical nukes as we can. We actually ended up giving up quite quickly just because I was getting bored of playing COD. So I get 2 tactical nukes and he got one, and they were all back to back. So I got one on estate with the FAMAS, then he got one on Karachi, then I got one on estate again with the intervention, and it just went like that. But it was a good night, and it's definitely making games a little easier. I've actually not been playing the game much lately because of Assassin's Creed 2, which is an unbelievably fun game. Such a step up from the first one. I played the first one up until I had to assassinate the third person, and it was just this. It was pretty much the same animation over and over again. But Assassin's Creed 2 is great because it has a much more developed plot. It's got much more interesting things going on, and it's not just assassinate this guy, come back to your assassin's base, assassinate this guy, come back to the assassin's base. It was there's a lot of things going on and a lot of different side stories and stuff that's really interesting, and it's just really fun. So I have a few Modern Warfare 2 games stockpiled, so I do have games to upload, but for the meanwhile I've not actually been playing, so I'm not taking advantage of all the new players. But who cares really? It's yeah, you know how it is. But yeah, there's not many new games out that I want to play, so I'm going to try and play as much Assassin's Creed 2 as I can, because once I settle into one game, I usually never give another game a chance, and this time I'm deciding Assassin's Creed 2 is nothing to do with multiplayer and skill, I guess. So I'm just going to enjoy it and play it out till it's finished. And just play. And that was ridiculous. Look at that guy had an MP5. He does it again. Watch this. I'll play the kill cam this time, and it's a UMP45 with a silencer and a holographic sight. That was unbelievable. But anyway, you can see at the beginning, I'm not really trying. I'm just kind of sticking back and trying to pick off some people at the top. But as usual, when I set up in the house, that's when it all starts to happen. And again, in this match, I get the chopper gunner, and it seems to be shot down before I even get to 25 kills. So I have to spend the remainder of the kill streak working on my own to get the kills, instead of just blasting with the chopper gunner to get it. And again, I think in this one I actually just call it in right away, because there was a lot of new members in this lobby that were freaking out about trying to get the nuke, and I decided to call mines in and be a nice guy and let them see the nuke. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure I had hosts, because you can see, besides this, you could see how good my shots were. The hit marker's coming up almost instantly after I pull the trigger, which is always a good sign for me, because that means I can... Oh, that was gorgeous. I'm just doing a little bit of work here. It's raping. Yep. That's probably the nicest 7 kill streak I've got, to be perfectly honest. And again, you can see use the bathroom, sitting on a toilet, to call my Harrier strike and wait for the chopper gunner. But I get really paranoid, because there's something every so often I see a red dot appearing in the house or near the house, and I just don't want to be picked off. And you can see Edge here going to work. He's trying to get the nuke as well, as I said, and he ends up getting cut short. I think he dies, and I see a bunch of people over here all hiding from him, so I'm just like, take advantage of that with my horrible aiming. I think I was playing on high sensitivity, and when I'm trying to precision snipe, it never really works. I usually turn my sensitivity down if I'm feeling it's too fast, but I guess I didn't mind because of how good I was doing a second ago with that 7 kill streak. I'm not even going to comment on Painkiller. I think Painkiller is a perfectly fair and balanced death perk, and the reason being is that it lasts for 10 seconds, and the whole idea is if someone's died 4 times already, you might as well give them a little boost and help them not feel as useless to their team. I'm not going to discuss the rights and wrongs of using that perk. I use it, and I'm not gonna, I don't care, to be honest. It's good if I'm playing really badly or if I'm on a really bad connection. That little boost, that little 10-second boost, it rarely ever actually helps, because I'm always getting out of spawn. It takes a good few seconds to get out of spawn and such. I believe that Painkiller is really useful. That was my blackberry going off. Reading a text message, sorry. By the way, I downloaded the John Mayer concert that I've been dying to see, but I haven't watched it yet because I wanted to put it on a disc and watch it in the telly. And he does like 3 sets, acoustic blues, a bunch of his hits, and the acoustic set sounds amazing. Okay, that was my friend Stephen telling me about John Mayer and this new live show he's got downloaded or something. Anyway, as I was saying, Painkiller does help people who are either on a bad connection and they just can't cope with the lag, or people who are just straight up playing bad and they need a little bit of help. And I think that's fine. I think that's a really good thing they've done. It beats someone running around, or a few people running around the whole game using Juggernaut. What's one extra bullet into someone with a sniper rifle if they've got Juggernaut, or what's 2 or 3 extra bullets? The only people I ever see complaining about Painkiller is people who complain about their kill death ratio, and that's all they're obsessed with. There you go, a nice little headshot for the tactical nuke. I probably do. Stick around to a few seconds. Yeah, no, I call it in. Yeah. Just trying to see what I can do before, but yeah. Nice little quick scope-ish type thing before the bomb drops. So there you go, guys. For some reason the leaderboard takes forever to show up when you call on a tactical nuke, so I've got a few more seconds to blab. Not entirely sure when my next video is going to be up, but there's the score, 37 and 6 I think that is. I'll see you next time.